Good morning. So, last night when I was on my little rant talking about I expected some prices to come down, I wake up this morning and the price did come down. It went down actually quite a bit. You can see here that XRP went down a couple percentage points. Bitcoin held pretty strong. That yellow line right there is representative of what time I actually recorded that video last night. Bitcoin held pretty strong. It did take a little spike down here, but it wasn't very far. ETH, on the other hand, let's see, when did I record that video? Yeah, here we go. Here's where that video was recorded. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is, it was 7 o'clock hour last night. There we go. You can see it kind of went, and then it spiked way down. Let's see, we got some news here. Let's see what this news is. Ethereum sets the stage for a major rally. Ethereum Foundation announces that, okay. So you see Ethereum, it went down, and it actually, after I got off that recording, while I was waiting for it to upload, I went ahead and started putting in some lower buy orders on my trading platforms, and my ETH and XRP, both of them actually triggered in buys, and they're both good in the money right now. I mean, my buy at ETH, my cost basis on the ETH buy, I think, is in the 31 I think it's like 3172-ish range, which would be right about and it's in a range because it was several buys that triggered. There was a couple because I had buys set at 32, 3175. I had buys set at 3150, 3125, 3100, and as right here you can see the price got down to a low, at least here on, this is the index. The index across all the exchanges got down to 3128. I think I had some 3125s trigger somewhere. I mean, on maybe Femex or one of the three exchanges I was playing on. Anyways, so I'm well in the money. We're at 3,400 now. Now let's look at our sheet and see where we're at with these changes. I did go through yesterday in our balanced portfolio, and you can see here's our percentage distribution right now in our balanced portfolio. We don't have any cash in there right now, which is fine. So it's all diverted into coin, so it should grow. Our speculative portfolio is $61. We have $10 in USDC, almost $2 in USD. I'm looking for buys in these coins right now. If I can find a good entry, we'll throw that in there. Our base portfolio, because we pulled some cash out of it yesterday, we're at 30 we're at 36 667. That was my alarm telling me I'm supposed to be doing this recording right now, so everyone can vouch that I'm on time. Okay, which means we're at a total of $471. We're up 17%, and today would be day 10, I think. I stopped keeping count of days, but I'm still following the base rules of what we set out to do here. Now, if we go in and let's look at the actual markets, we can see right now. Let's look at a couple of these down here. I want to get a good AVAX entry, so let's look at AVAX and see where we're at with AVAX. We want to get AVAX in. There we go. Oh man, I wish I would have put in an entry last night. What chart? We're on the 1 hour chart. That looks like a head and shoulders, so there may be another, well, it might have been a rejection of a head and shoulders, actually. We'll see. I'm going to look for an entry in this $36 range, and I'll probably set like a scale order in from 38 to 37, and I'll probably take the entire $10 that we have sitting on the sideline to throw in this, so I'll scale it in. This platform doesn't have an easy scaling. One of my other platforms, there's a scale. You can put a top order price, bottom order price, how many steps you want in total amount, and it'll figure out all the and you can put them all in. But we're gonna look for a good entry here. We're gonna look for a good entry in BNB, which I don't see listed here. Yep, and Matic or Polygon. We're gonna look for a good entry here. Interesting. That's the same pattern. And this is on the hourly. Let's do this real quick. Let's do this. I want to see something. Pattern. Similar-ish pattern. Not really. Let's see what Bitcoin's producing. Interesting. So some of the alts have Doge has it, or Dot has it. Doge has it. Interesting. I'm going to see how this right here plays out, because this same pattern is coin after coin after coin. And I'm going to do some research. I haven't actually seen the exact same pattern on coin after coin after coin. I mean, I have, but usually when you see something like that, you see either the same or the inverse of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the base, or Bitcoin historically was the base currency into the crypto world. So there was a point in time when, in order to trade any of these other cryptos, you had to buy Bitcoin and then use Bitcoin to get into these coins. This was before all the USDT, USDCs, and most exchanges wouldn't do USD at all. So your call it gateway into the crypto world was Bitcoin. Now you could buy Bitcoin, transversion to Ethereum, and then you could trade. There were Ethereum pairs, but you couldn't. A lot of times couldn't buy straight Ethereum. Then it went to Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin were the only ones you could buy on Coinbase, which was the most common entry on ramp into the crypto world. But all of that said, this is a very interesting. Did ETH have the pattern? ETH even has the same pattern, but ETH had that hard rejection yesterday that I bought into. ADA. Solana is absolutely free of the pattern. And looks like yeah, so XRP is, so Solana and XRP are basically the only ones on our list that seem to be free of that pattern. This is a very interesting thing to look at. I'm gonna pay some attention to this in the coming days. And still, like I said, I'm gonna try to find an entry into AVAX, so that we can get us some wins there. Anyways, so this is a relatively quick update, just letting everyone know where we're at. I still think that we could see a dump in the market. I still think we could see a dump in the market tomorrow upon the inauguration. I don't think it's going to be a permanent dump. I just think it's going to be a shakeout. It's just going to come down and try to scare a bunch of people out of the market. When it scares them out, it's going to be the perfect buying opportunity for me. And so that's what I'm looking to do, is set some more buy orders to buy into these prices. Because if I can buy into these prices, it's just more money for us, or for me. I'm gonna, like I told you, this portfolio here is not my primary portfolio. This is a well, my intention is actually to, when profits start being taken from this portfolio, like real profits, is to find a way to contribute a portion of it to charity. Maybe I end up just opening a trust and put the whole portfolio, if the portfolio gets large enough, in a trust, and then all the proceeds from it go to it. Because this is more of a challenge to me to see if I can actually trade and make money trading. And I do a combination of charts and everything else. You can see here that I do look at the charts. I do like larger time frames to trade off of. That's just my trading style. Like this is the 3 hour chart for XRP we're looking at. On the 3 hour chart, you can see if y'all don't use Market Cipher B, I use it not as good as a lot of people, but if you look at this 2 hour chart, you got the green dot, which would indicate a buy-in, which if you come up here, there's a good buy-in. There's a spider line I've got here. I'm not sure where I drew that from, but it's there. We got a second green dot, and we also have the momentum waves moving in the direction. We see here, we have the VWAP going up into here. The money flow is still in the green. Everything indicates here this is buying territory, to buy and buy and buy. But I do have buys set all the way back to 290 in my other portfolios because I think there might be a dump and then a bounce out. Other than that, this is a relatively short video. I might make another video while I'm on the road. And I'll see you guys in the future.